1,319. This is how many of planned projects are available for sale in Dubai right now. But there is one among these projects that will likely outperform them all. And the best part, nobody knows about it. Yet, it ticks all the boxes: location, uniqueness, pricing, everything a great project needs to succeed. So let me walk you through it, starting with this location. From an investment point of view, this project is in the best location in Dubai. I'll show you what I mean. This is Dubai. In the city, currently there are around 800,000 ready units. But look at this section along the coastline. These are the most desired properties on the market. But there are a lot less of them, just 35,000. That's only 4% of the total supply of the properties available. And even if we run the same calculations for units under construction, it's 3%. And all these areas are unavailable for foreigners. These properties are leasehold, meaning they're reserved for locals. So you have low supply and high demand. So it's no surprise that beachfront properties are growing faster than the market. Some well-known examples are on your screen, but despite the historical growth, none of these areas will be the fastest growing in the coming years. The project we are talking about today is in the best location in Dubai for rapid value growth and will outperform them all. Let me explain why. Palm Jumeirah, Blue Waters, Emaar Beachfront and GPR are all great, but they are already super developed, so the future growth is limited. Then there is Palm Jubail Ali, but it's for investors who are thinking 10 or 15 years into the future. Now it's too early into development. Asara Bay and La Mer is great, but it's an ultra-luxurious area, so it's only for a small percentage of buyers. And finally, Maritime City is in an interesting location, but there is a risk that the beach won't be completed. It's not built yet, and it's a large capital investment project, so the best choice for rapid value growth is Dubai Islands, and that's where our project is. The specific plot where it's located is special, and we'll show it soon. But first, let me quickly explain why Dubai Islands are so great. The area is at its earliest stage, but the islands are already built. There is a fully ready and functioning beach and roads. The islands are constructed and designed like a new and improved version of Palm Jumeirah, and there are a few reasons why I say this. The first is that Dubai Islands will have better water flow. Palm Jumeirah has an issue with stagnancy in its water, because the water can only flow in and out in 4 places. Dubai Islands are shaped like a bay instead, with a canal on the right for more water circulation. The second is that there will be a huge shopping mall, a golf course, and dozens of hotels. The plan is to have 86 hotels, which is almost 3 times as much as Palm Jumeirah has. This fact is crucial because A. This means that Dubai Islands will eventually become the core tourist area, and B. With these hotels come amenities like spas, water parks and lots of restaurants, and they boost the attractiveness of nearby apartments. The third reason is that new tourist spots will appear on and around Dubai Islands. For example, the Dubai Reef. This will be a massive artificial coral reef that will cover 200,000 square kilometers, and it's starting right in front of Dubai Islands. So this area is going to benefit the most from reef tourism. But before I show you the exact location of the project, I want to give you an honest breakdown of the area. So let's quickly talk about the criticism some people have about Dubai Islands. First, proximity to Deira, which is an older, less nice part of Dubai. However, residents won't even pass through there when they're driving from downtown. And if your property has the private beach, then it won't become crowded with people from there either. The second concern is the traffic, and this is valid as the roads can get really congested during the peak hours. But there is a new bridge near Maritime City that's nearly ready, right where the traffic is really bad, so soon the problem will be fixed. The third concern is that Dubai Islands isn't close to key spots. In fact, it's 25 minutes to downtown with light traffic and up to 45 minutes with heavy traffic. And this is without the new bridge. Compare that to Palm Jumeirah. It's also 25 minutes away from downtown with light traffic, but nearly 60 during rush hour. And last but most hyped is the noise from the airplanes. Different islands have different exposure, and Island B is further from the flight path than Island A, so no planes are taking off or landing above it. But what's even more important is that Dubai International Airport will eventually be closed. Many didn't believe that such a big airport would cease operations completely, but the CEO of the XB airport has recently confirmed that all flights will be transitioned to Al Maktoum, and the area where the XB is will be redeveloped. Now my partner Andrew will show you what the project is going to be. And in our opinion, this plot is better than anything that's been launched on either island so far.
I'm at the entrance of Island B, right where the project is going to be. This exact spot has some of the best sea views anywhere on the island. The building will be right in front of the bay. And just off the right there will be a golf course, so the future residents will have a panoramic views of that too. The beach will be right at the doorstep of the project and it will be private. Having a private beach is a rarity by itself, but this one has nothing in front of it, just open waters. All around this plot are hotel plots, including a Rix's right nearby. That's a premium hotel brand well known in the region. So that will be a huge benefit for Airbnb rentals, because tourists will quickly understand the value of this area. Island B is smaller than Island A, but it will also have way fewer units. There will be 6,300 here and 31,000 over on Island A, so it will feel much less crowded and private. And this isn't confirmed yet, but it's quite possible that Island B will be gated. If that happens, it will be residents only, with security at the entrance. So as you can see, the location is exceptional, but now Jay will tell you an advantage which makes the project even more exceptional.
Even when location ticks out the boxes, there is one thing that can accelerate your profits. It's super important and I never get tired of repeating it to investors. To make exceptional profits, your property needs to be exceptionally unique. And this project is a boutique project. There will be just 100 units here. That's a very low supply. For example, Ellington Cove on LNA, also a project with a private beach, will have 800 units. But when there are just 100, you have no competition. Say you decide to resell. A big portion of the units will never hit the market, because people use the apartments as vacation homes or will permanently live there. Another part will be rented out to residents, and many units will go to Airbnb. So the buyers who'd like to get the unit from you won't have much of a choice. And that's your leverage. Because of all the great qualities of the project and the low supply, you can charge a massive premium. We're sure that most types of apartments will perform great, but there are two specific unit types that will perform all the others. Before I tell you about them, a quick reminder that we can help you with investing in this project. I run a real estate advisory and brokerage firm. We're independent, not affiliated with any developers, and focus solely on generating huge returns for our clients. I have a background in banking and finance. My team has decades of experience in UAE real estate. So if you're looking for a trusted partner who'll help you to secure the best deal, reach out to us. You'll get personalized advice on where you should invest. No emotions, just facts and data. That will help you secure the best possible unit on the best terms. And finally, we'll rent the property out or sell it for you. Give us a call, message us on WhatsApp, or scan the QR code to book a free consultation with us. Now, back to the two exceptional unit types. They're not for everyone, so if they are not for you, you can get to the next section. We cover several super important aspects of this investment like prices a bit later. The first type that will bring huge returns is a penthouse. Let me explain with data. There are two penthouses in this project. A single-level penthouse will cost around $8 million at 6,000 square feet. The second is a two-level penthouse. This will cost around $16 million and will be about 12,000 square feet. And this is a true penthouse with a large private pool, best views, and high-end finishes. We have a separate video on why such penthouses are great investments, but there is a small piece of data that makes our point obvious. This is Shoreline, a residential complex on the first beach row of Palm Jumeirah. An average one-bedroom apartment here grew by 67% since 2022, but an average penthouse in Shoreline grew by 166%. And this is Sunrise Bay. It's a multi-building complex on the Mar beachfront. Between 2019 to 2024, Sunrise Bay grew by 53% on average. But a penthouse increased in value by 147%. That's what happens with prime beachfront penthouses. And we expect the same from these two. The second type is a beachfront townhouse. There will be just 9 of them, 3 and 4 beds, and the starting price is $3.8 million. Now we know that the project is unique and in a fantastic location, so the big important factor we haven't discussed yet is pricing and appreciation potential. To estimate the growth potential of this project, we need to look at the prices of similar ready properties in Dubai. The thing is that there aren't many. The closest comparison will probably be Ellington Beach House on Palm Jumeirah, a boutique building located on the first beach row with a private beach and good quality. The price per square foot comparison is on your screen. The Ellington Beach House is priced up to 2 times higher than the project we're talking about, and this difference illustrates the growth potential. It's unrealistic to expect the value to grow this much overnight though. Dubai Islands is still early stage. But because there are so few similar properties, it gives us an idea of what the appreciation could be. Now, let me walk you through the expected prices. These are not finally confirmed and might change. A 1-bedroom apartment starts from $670,000 and is around 730 to 750 square feet, which comes to around $907 per square foot. A 2-bedroom is $1 to 1.6 million depending on the views. 3-bedroom is $2.4 million. Okay, we've discussed prices. And now, finally, let's see if the rental returns are strong too. Before we can estimate the rental returns, we need to understand who will be renting the property. With this type of project, you'll be looking for 2 different types of buyers who can afford the upscale prices. The first is affluent residents. In general, Dubai Islands isn't specifically suited to this target group, but this project still might be attractive for them. This is because it's an island B, which will have lower density and much more privacy. So for those residents who are looking for seaside living, this project will be perfect. To estimate potential rental returns, we analyze the current rates from other Dubai apartment complexes with a private beach. There aren't exact comparisons as they vary in number of units and when they were built. So from these numbers, we estimate the rental yields to be around 7% for long-term rent. One beds in this project could potentially reach around $50,000 per year. And then the second tenant group, and this is the main one, is tourists. Looking at performance of other similar short-term rentals, we estimate that you can expect roughly 8.5% net rental yield with this tenant group. And as Dubai Islands develops further, this could be significantly higher. So if this project sounds like what you might be interested in, drop us a WhatsApp message and we'll share more details and compare it to other options available in the market. But if you're still exploring, I recommend watching our video on the best beachfront areas. It's right here.